Okay, let's wrap up our review of lesson 7-2. I'm looking at number 22. I'm going to do something different than 23 because I believe I put this one already in your lesson. I'm also going to take out the negative. Like I said before, I'm not giving you guys anything with negative angles in your test. So here we go. We have to, what does it say? For each given angle, give the reference angle and quadrant. Here we go. 3 pi over 4. When you start out in radians, it is so easy to pull your reference angle. Your reference angle, if you just look at the denominator, and if you watch the previous videos too, in 7-3 I put it in there. I gave you guys in that video a handy dandy little reference angle chart of the most commonly used reference angles in the unit circle. Have that handy. So that means my reference angle, if I have a denominator of 4, my reference angle is pi over 4. Now I need to determine what quadrant does this angle lie. And again here, I think this is the beauty of working in radians. Radians used to scare me when I first learned trig, and then as I started to understand them, I realized just how simple they are, and I hope I'm able to transfer that over to you. So I have a reference angle of 4 with a denominator of 4. You know reference angles are based off of the x-axis. So let's rewrite pi with a denominator of 4. Well, if I just go 4 pi over 4, right? I have a denominator of 4. 4 over 4 is 1. These are equivalent. But now I can see if I'm looking at 3 pi over 4 versus 4 pi over 4, well, 3 is less than 4. So that means my angle has to be before pi. So that means my angle here's my reference angle of pi over 4. Here is theta. So that means my angle, the terminal side, is in quadrant 2. Now, if we move into degrees, let's do 240 degrees. Reference angle isn't as easy to get at, but the quadrant is really easy to get at. So if we're at 240 degrees, well, here's 0, 90, 180, 270 degrees. Well, 240 degrees is between 180 and 270 degrees. Okay, so this is my theta of 240 degrees. And of course, I'm in quadrant 3. Now, if I want to find my reference angle, okay, reference angles again are always taken off the x-axis. So it's this measurement right in here. So how much past 180 did I have to go to get to 240? Well, if I just take 240 degrees and I subtract this 180 from it, that is going to give me this measurement here, which is 60 degrees.